the world is beginning to understand that Bitcoin is really going to be the world reserve currency. And you see what's happening in the United States, Mike. President Trump has announced he wants to create a Bitcoin strategic reserve. They want to buy 1 million Bitcoin. That would be very interesting. I think it's highly problematic for them because of the incredible debt load that the United States carries, roughly $100 trillion in debt and unfunded liability. So that's a huge obstacle for them. But you see where these countries are going. They all have a position on Bitcoin. Germany sold their Bitcoin and they're suffering as a result of it. The United Kingdom is not Bitcoin friendly. They're suffering as a result of it. El Salvador is Bitcoin friendly and we are booming. So really the 21st century is defined by those who are getting in line with the Bitcoin protocol and what it means and what it can do for your country, and those countries that are falling by the wayside.
And there you have it from Max Kaiser. And another thing from Max right here, he's saying China and Russia are buying Bitcoin. This is starting to get wild. So right now the Bitcoin arms race could be on. Could Bitcoin explode up to multi-hundreds of thousands of dollars over the next 12 months? Well, I want to watch this video to the end. With that, what's happening, Crypto Crew? Sean's coming back at you, another cryptocurrency video.
Hey guys, sorry for the quick interruption, but if you're interested in trading MicroStrategy options, any other stock out there, Bitcoin, Solana, or any other crypto out there, you can now do that on MooMoo. And if you sign up with our affiliate link, which we pin in the comment section, also in the description below, when you sign up and deposit any amount, you're going to receive up to 20 free stocks, and each one of these stocks could be valued at up to $2,000. So make sure to sign up with MooMoo. Go get that free money. Now let's go ahead and get back to the video.
And to piggyback on that, getting straight into the Bitcoin price, we're looking at Bitcoin coming in at 85.7K. What do we see? What do we anticipate? So we see some more upwards momentum. Could we see lower price action? Potentially, but this is on the 2-week channel. And you see here, like this candle, an inverse hammer. This will close by the end of the month. This is a bullish continuation pattern, bullish continuation candle. Are we going to bounce off this 20 moving average to see more higher price action? We showed you some previous videos. Technical target for the bull flag below is 150, between 150 and 160 as far as the next leg up goes. Bitcoin dominance. Looking here. Now, could there be an alt season? Well, this would be a really painful situation for most people. We don't hope this plays out, but look at this shoulder, a massive head, and a micro shoulder, but this neckline is sitting here acting like it's holding it. Look, we hit our head once, twice, 3, fake out 4 times, and this could be actually a huge cup and handle pattern. So look at here. Could all altcoins go to 0 against Bitcoin? Well, if we pull this, if we get our line out, pull it down from the lowest point to where the line intersects and pull this up to where the breakout was, well, look right here. That could take us up to 100% Bitcoin dominance. Are alts going to bleed to 0? Is Bitcoin going to be the ultimate winner? You guys cannot discount this. And this chart here, you see the 20 crossing over both the 50 and 200 moving average. This is a bullish chart. So could we see a continuation to the upside? And could alts be in severe trouble? And check this chart out right here. You have a bottom, a bull rally, bear market. Bottom, bull rally, bear market. Bottom, bull rally. This isn't over with yet. By the end of this year, we could be seeing $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 to the peak till we see that 2026 bear market. We hope you're prepared. Tech devs weighing in, and look right here. Every time this indicator, the liquidity weighted business cycle, has an uptick to the green and breaks this downwards resistance, what's the Bitcoin price do? Blast off. Uptick to the green, breaks the downwards resistance, blast off. Uptick to the green, we haven't broke the downwards resistance yet, but that blast off is right around the corner. And right here, MicroStrategy should definitely at least break 500,000 Bitcoin this week. Will this happen this week? Well, looking at this from Michael Saylor, he's saying needs more orange. So these are every time they bought. So will a buy be announced tomorrow to take them over the historic $500,000 threshold for strategy? Taking a quick look at the MicroStrategy price chart. Right now we're at 304, and will we break above this downwards resistance? Bitcoin has had a bounce up, and overnight right now we're at 313. Now the biggest thing is, will this sustain for tomorrow's open. The current time it's recording, Bitcoin's almost around 86,000. So will we hold these levels, or will MicroStrategy once again get another pullback? We've been seeing this blast up, pullback, blast up, pullback. Will this be a continuation to the upside? And could we see 350, 400 this week? Could be in the cards. Kevin O'Leary saying that there is some major moves coming for the crypto markets, and you need to pay attention to what's going on. Let's hear the latest from Kevin.
Can you just explain what this means? This is a big deal to have a strategic Bitcoin reserve. Why is it so important? And why didn't the previous administration do something like this?
The most important part of this whole announcement and Friday itself was signaling that the regulatory environment is going to change on all things crypto. As you know, the last administration under Gensler at the SEC, the way policy was being administered was through litigation, trying to interpret the existing laws into the new technologies of Bitcoin and all the other technologies in crypto. And it was a mire of just lawsuits. That's changing. That was the signal. The Bitcoin reserve is actually, more importantly, but there's $17 billion in it right now that's been seized. What is being signaled by President Trump is that that's going to be kept by Treasury as an asset. And he's not adding to it right now, but that, and a lot of the industry wanted to see some percentage of assets kept in Bitcoin. But that's not as important as what he did in signaling regulation. That's stack number one. Number two, and this was very important, is that we have been debating the American dollar and digitizing the American dollar now for almost 5 years. One act was from Gillibrand called the Stablecoin Act, and more recently, the Genius Act with Senator Haggerty. These acts are going to merge. They're going to be co-authored. And digitizing the American dollar is probably the most important and largest aspect of crypto we can do, because every commodity on earth is denominated by the American dollar. We don't want the Russians and the Chinese and the North Koreans and South American countries trying to come up with an alternative, which they are talking about. We want the dollar to rule, and this is how you start. It's the largest market. It's a multi-trillion-dollar market, and this is the lowest hanging fruit. Bipartisan bill, going to be hitting the floor soon. I totally support it. Real action was not on Friday. It was Thursday night. In dinners being held all over town by all these crypto people from around the world coming into Washington. I went there. That's the signal I got. So go Gillibrand, go Haggerty, merge it together, get it through. Lots of opposition from Elizabeth Warren on this one, but I think her party's going to abandon her on it. We want the American dollar digitized.
Yeah.